Hey man, say man, hey man, say man, welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video, we're going to take the best rookies and the best sophomores in the NBA and put them all on the same team so they win the NBA championship. Now, some of these players might be missing, but I try to use top 5 draft picks, and I try to use everybody that made the all-rookie, all-NBA team. all-rookie team last year. Some players might not be on here, such as like my boy Adrian Griffin. He ain't on here. AJ Griffin, he ain't on here. Some people not on. We're gonna go through the list and show you some of the names. First name we got is Victory Wemby. First number 1 overall pick, 7'4", 210 pounds, 84 overall. Demon. Now I haven't really played no game with the Spurs yet, I haven't really no simulation type style videos yet. I want to see how good Victor Wemby is gonna do in a video, but I'm sure he's gonna do great because it's Victor. Like, this man is a freaking demon. Too much, not more to say about Victor. Next was the rookie of the year, Paolo Banchero, who had quietly one of the best rookie years of all time. A lot of people didn't talk about it. He played solid in the Team USA team, even though they got blown out. They let Dylan Brooks drop 39 on them. Dylan Brooks. That's all I gotta say, man. With Paolo Banchero, one of the best rookie years of all time. Great score, great post game. Not great as defender, but he can get some nice little weak side blocks. And I feel like he's gonna even take a bigger lead. Like last year, he averaged 26 and 4 basically. Now, the field goal percentage wasn't the greatest, and the 40, 20, 70 isn't that great. But I mean, hey, Paolo is that dude. Don't get it twisted. I feel like he's gonna be a top 10, top 5 to 3 players in the league one day. Walker Kessler, one of the best shot blocking bigs in the NBA right now, even as a rookie. And no, you're a rookie, people try you a little bit more, so your stats can get a little inflated, but he's a big body down there, 7 foot, 245 pound big body. And he averaged 2.3 blocks per game, good field goal percentage. Not really much on the offensive end, only 9.2 points. 33% from 3, not really a shooter, but hey, he's a solid young piece that's probably gonna make a long time in his NBA. Jalen Williams, most underrated player in the last year league. He can't just blossom out. I ain't gonna say blossom out of nowhere, but you didn't really hear a lot about Jay Will like that. You really didn't, and he just came out of nowhere. He's only 6'5", but he plays the 4, but he has like a crazy wingspan. Man is a demon. Averaged 14 points, and he's like an extra ball handler next to Josh Giddey and Shea when he's not in the game. Next, we have Benedict, who was at the beginning of the year was my pick to win Rookie of the Year because he was showing out, but he slowed down a little bit. Still ended up averaging 16 points per game, 40 and 30, so not the greatest efficiency. Again, a lot of these players ain't gonna have the greatest efficiency because they were all rookie and sophomores, but he had a great rookie season last year, and I'm looking to watch him build upon that rookie season he had. Next, Keegan Murray, who showed out, who even was a playoff starter on the team, averaged 12 and 4, one of the best shooters in the NBA already, 41% from 3, 45, so a lot more efficient, but because he had a smaller role than some of these other players like Benedict and Apollo, definitely a smaller role than Paulo, but still was a great player for his team and showed out. And really, I think impressed a lot of people, even I think a lot of people seen the potential he had because he showed out in summer league. I think a lot of people seen the potential that he had. 3-point specialist, definitely agree with that. They got a little defense on him too, though. 3-point playmaking 3-level threat. That's a cool name. Jaden Ivey, quick, fast, in a hurry point guard. Him and that backcourt, Cade Cunningham, see what they can do healthy together. But he had spurts where he was showing he can be a real deal athletic demon. 16 points, 5 assists. Again, not the best efficiency in the world, but 34% from a rookie. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. What he showed in the league is what a lot of people expected him to do. I feel like he even quicker than a lot of people thought he would. Next, Jalen Duren, one of my favorite players in the league. He is a glass cleaner interior scorer. That is exactly what he does. And he blocks shots as well. He only had 0.9 blocks per game, but I feel like his help side defense is very underrated. Even though sometimes he don't end up in blocks, he's a big body out there. 8 rebounds, 9 points, not giving you a lot less efficient than Walker Kessler was, but I feel like he's a good player, man. One of my favorite players in the league. Jabari Smith, I know a lot of people like to hate on Jabari. Still averaged 12 and 7 last year. Didn't shoot good at all, but he had a couple big shots for the Rockets, and they had a lot going on with their team. Hopefully, they got more veteran pieces there, like we mentioned earlier, Dylan Brooks and Fred VanVleet, so we should see something change with that lineup. Scoot Henderson, one of the most athletic point guards we've ever seen come out of college. Freaky athletic finisher that would jump out of the gym. Him and what's his name, Shaden Sharp, they're going to have some highlight tape this year. I can guarantee you that. Who y'all think will win Rookie of the Year? Put it in the comment section below. Tari Eason, one of the best defenders in the NBA right now that a lot of people don't watch because he played for the Rockets. Rockets got a lot of people on this list but he's a very good defender. Good, he played in passing lanes, 1.2 steals per game, decent all right shooter. But he's a good two-way player that just needs more development. And he's only 22 years old. A lot of these guys, the oldest person on this list, what, 23, and Keegan Murray. A lot of these guys are young. Jeremy. Hey, people love Jeremy. I never really watched him play like that. So when I will watch him, I watch Devin Vassell or Keldon Johnson. But hey, solid rebounder. Brandon Miller, getting a lot of hate, but he's a sweet jump shot. One of the best, beautiful looking jump shots I ever seen in my life. So it's gonna be, it may not be the best situation with Charlotte, but we'll see what he can do. Thompson, got both of the Thompson twins on here. When I mean freakish athleticism, and which one? Is it Asura or Amin? I think it's Amin. Amin with the one with the great pass. He's a beyond level. He's beyond his years in passing. And Asura's more of the penetrating attacker type, and he's more of the playmaking type. But they're both still amazing players. And that's it for the team. And I had to change one thing up about the lineups. They had, even though I love Jalen Durham, they had Jalen Durham getting PT. They have Asura and Amin coming off the bench, but we need a backup point guard. So I just gave him minutes. I should run 13-man rotation, but I want this team to be competitive. Everybody can hoop. True, I got injuries on, so everybody can get a chance to play. We got Scoot, Jaden, Brandon. and Jaden can play one as well, but you know what I'm saying. Brandon, Paolo, Wemby, Walker Kessler, J-Dub, J Will, Keegan Murray, Benedict, and Amin Thompson. So let's see what they're gonna do. I think this team can be a playoff team. Like, this team it's not the greatest team in the world, don't get me wrong, but I feel like this team can be a playoff team. And though we do got injuries on, so but I will meet y'all back when we get back to the All-Star break. All right, so we had the All-Star break. The team ain't actually too bad. 30-25. They started off strong. They went on a little slump, but hey, the team is looking pretty nice. Let's go look. I mean, the action. Y'all think gonna lead points, rebounds, assists, steals? Let me know. I feel like the best player on the team probably gonna be Wemby or maybe Paolo. I don't know. I think Paolo may lead in points though. Let's look at the stats for the year. Player stats so far. Scoot actually leads other points. That's surprised, averaging 16, shooting 45%, which isn't bad. Paolo Banchero second with 15.6 points per game. Jaden Ivey was 14.5. Victory Wemby 14. A lot of players averaging above 10. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 player averages 10 or more. That's some good distribution between the team. I thought Benedict would probably be up here as well, but I probably not getting that many minutes. Jeremy ain't playing. Osura still ain't got in the minutes. Wemby averaged 14 and 9. Walker Kessler 7 and 8. Not a lot of assists. Amin is playing them freaking passing lanes as I thought. That's cool. That's good to see. J Will only averaging a steal. How much you average last year? Still 0.4. Nice. I do expect those to get a lot of blocks. With Jabari is a good shot blocker. Victor is just a good shot blocker. Walker and Jalen Durham is as well to me. Oh, who is that shooting 30%? Hold on. Jesus Christ. Hey, Victor out there getting locked up out there. 35% is god awful. God, that is good googly moogly. Tari Easton shooting 27%, 38%, 39%. Oh boy, we is not a good percentage team from the field, are we? This is why I think our weakness is probably shooting. Brandon Miller's our best shooter. Keegan Murray. I mean, then after that it ain't looking too. Who giving the most points? Scoot. All right, of course. Do we have any? I'm sure we didn't have any. What's it called? Any All-Stars? I'm guaranteed that. Look at the award races. Luka's going crazy. Jokic, Giannis, LeBron, and James Harden. Rookie of the year, Victor Wemby was up there, and Scoot and Brandon Miller. Who is this? I don't know who that fella is. I'll be honest with you. But Victor's number one, followed by Chet, Chris Paul, Christian. We'd have nobody. Oh, nobody up there. Alright, these player of the year are either most improved. We don't have anybody. Oh, Josh Giddey averaging 22. Jesus Christ. He a clutch player. Because De'Aaron won that last year, didn't he? Yeah, I think De'Aaron won that last year. Did we have anybody up for the All-Star team? I'm sure we didn't. Yeah, I don't even know why I even looked at that. I don't even know why I wasted y'all time. I don't know why I wasted my time looking at that. To be honest, I really do apologize. I do apologize from the bottom of my heart. But I will see y'all at the end of the season. See what we look at. We'll see some of the stats league leader. Hopefully, we make the playoffs. All right, MVP Luka Doncic. Wow, who would have guessed? Chet Holmgren. Chet beat out Victor. Ooh, cap. Chris Paul I'm never gonna use seeing Chris Paul in the Warriors uniform. I just need to get that out of my face. D player to win was the Greek Freak. Most improved Paul Reed. Didn't go to Josh Giddey. That's surprising. He averaged 22 points per game. Clutch player goes to Zach LaVine. I wonder how do they judge that on 2K. I'm not sure. Nick Nurse wins Coach of the Year. Only won 56 games. Best team only won 56 games. That's kind of shocking. I know we had nobody first team. We didn't have nobody second team. But I thought I seen somebody named that was on my team. All defensive team. I don't understand why Luka always win all defensive team. I wish they would fix that as it happened since last year. Chet Holmgren, Victor Wemby did make all of rookie team, and Scoot and Brandon Miller. Who is this feller? Why is one of my players not there? Wow. I guess we did have all the rookies. That's probably why. we don't have 5 rookies on our team, so I don't know. We didn't have all the rookies. That's crazy. Dude made the playoffs. We actually made the play-in though versus the Kings. Let's go look at the stats for the year. Scoot Henderson ended up leading us with 17 points per game. Did not expect that. Paolo only played 67 games, 14 points per game. Jaden Ivey played all the games just like Scoot did with 14 points per game. Victor Wemby only missed 2 games, 14 points per game. Amin only played 2 games. Was he hurt the whole season? Amin must have been hurt the whole season. But he only played 13 games. Brandon Miller played the whole season. 81 games. Yeah, I'm retarded. He played 1 game. Brandon Miller played the whole season. J Dub played almost okay. Not everybody ended up with it, averaging above 10 points, but still a lot of players got a lot of playing time. Who led in steals? Probably Amin. Is it Amin or Amin? I think it's Amin. Jaden Ivey, Victor Wemby almost had a dub. Nice stats. Look at the team stats though. Let's do this. So we still got the starting lineup so like this. We're gonna put this down to a 9-man rotation. I'm sorry, but I feel like they just took that man, put that man on the bench. I mean, he was playing solid. I mean, he only played 2 games. Man, I feel like he should be getting playing time, bro. I feel like they gotta get that man some type of PT. Jalen Duren on fire though, so I mean, I'm gonna let them do what they do. They're gonna go by overall. We're gonna go by overall. Let them do their thing. I feel like he should be getting playing time because we need a backup point guard. But I guess just more time with Jalen Ivey and Paolo with the ball in their hands, so that's fine with me. Team stats: Philadelphia had the best record, 56 games. We're 56 wins. Where we at? What team? Spurs? Where we at? We was not a good scoring team. We wasn't been good at defense. Yes, we was amazing at defense. We was 4th best defense team in the league. It was amazing. With points allowed wise. Point differential, we was about middle of the pack, so not too good, not too great. Field goals made, I'm sure we was not a good making. Bottom 20 just about. A lot of field goal attempts versus us. We had a lot of field goal attempts though. We probably was awful. Yeah, percentage wise, we was god awful. We probably had the least amount of 3. Wow, Raptors only made 8 threes a game. That's disgusting. That is absolutely portrait if I ever seen it. We're probably the best rebounding team. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. All right, man. Let's see what we got versus Sacktown, and we lose. Okay, well, so this is what the rookies would do. I mean, if we gave it another year, look at all the 80s overall they have on this team. I feel like we had like a more better point guard, backup point guard, not a starting point guard. We got a great starting point guard. Look at the box score right quick let's see what happened during the game. Jaden led the way with 24, Paolo with 20, Victor. Come on, Victor, you gotta get that. Come on. I mean, nobody really had an awful game. Besides Victor, really. Nobody showed up. I mean, nobody showed out. That's all. I mean, well, De'Aaron Fox out there dropping 35. Jesus, this team ain't got no like defensive players on the team. Supposed to be, besides the big man, of course, we led league in blocks. We got a couple defensive players. We got a lot of steals too, so. But hey, man, tap in for more. Comment any video ideas y'all want to see. All right.